Hi guys, it's Double Wide 6. I have a video for you today. This one's on how to put the line back on your trimmer. I have an Echo GT200R. This is for a curved shaft trimmer. And you can see the trimmer head. I have a dual bump feed head. So the first thing that you have to do to reload the line is going to be to push this button in here. Right here, you're going to push that in and we're going to turn this head. I'll set up the tripod and show you. So we got it all set up. I'm just going to push in this button here with my thumb and I'm going to turn this dial back counterclockwise and that'll pop off this part here, so don't lose it. Next we're going to pull off any remaining line, and we don't want to lose this little spring in here, so we can pull that out of here and also the spring. The next thing you want to do is remain on any unused line, so we'll peel this out of here and get rid of it. It wasn't quite empty, but I wanted to just fill it up and make the video for you. So now we're going to fill up this spool with line. So the line that I'll be using is .095. It's one of the thicker lines, and it also has the angled edges to help it cut the weeds. Another thing that I'll be doing before I put on the line is I'm going to spray some fluid film, which is a lubricant that works quite well at keeping the inside of this trimmer head all lubed up. And the better you have it lubed, I think the better the line comes out of your trimmer head. So I'll just quickly spray this down a little bit. You don't need too much, but just enough to keep it lubed up. And we're also going to spray these pieces to keep them lubed up, and this one here. And that's pretty much what you have to do. I'm going to get these eyelets a little bit. They look a little rough. That way the line will come out no problem. Next step, we're going to feed the line in. As far as the line goes, I put on about 10 to 12 foot, so there's a piece of line pre-cut. So now we're going to show you how to put that on. Alright, first thing we're going to do with the line is we're going to wind it up on this spool. As you can see, there's a hole here, and we're going to feed the trimmer cord right through the hole. You want to go all the way through until the ends of your trimmer cord are even. Once the ends are even, you're then ready to wind it. So my ends are now even. If you look on this coil, it says wind line. Right here it says wind line, and it has an arrow going that way to the right. So we're going to take this and we're going to carefully wrap the line right around the spool the best we can. I like to make sure that I get the line on there as straight as possible. It's going to give you less chances for this line to bind up. So we're just wrapping it all the way around. And like I said, I wouldn't put too much line on. If you're new to winding these, maybe you want to put on 8 foot or 10 foot. Alright, back to winding it. We want to make sure that we're winding it the right way, so we're following that arrow. And you got to make sure that you have a grip on it. As you saw, the line got away from me. But that's alright, we'll try it again. If you like this video, I have other ones on small engine repair, some plumbing videos, electrical wiring, how to build a shed. If you want to subscribe, I'm always putting up videos on random things I'm fixing around my house. When you get done winding it up, you want to take one wire and feed it through right here. That'll hold it in place, and take the other side and feed it through the other hole on your trimmer head, and that'll support the wire in place. I'm working on my weed whacker, buddy. I'm just fixing it up. Yeah, that's oil. Next thing we're going to do, now we have our spool all wound up and the line held in place. You want to keep this side out. I don't know if you can see it. It says this side up, so we're keeping that out facing us, and we're going to feed the line through the 2 eyelids on the trimmer head. So we're just going to pick an eyelid, put one through, pick the other eyelid, put the other one through, and we're going to carefully pull back on these wires. At this point, we need to put in our spring. So we'll put our spring in right here, and we're going to feed this through till it basically holds in place.
Daddy, are you so
The last step,
those 2 weed whackers?
you're going to take this trimmer head and you're going to line up this arrow
What's that? What's
with
that?
the clip.
What's a trimmer head?
It's my weed whacker, Baba.
Why are weed whackers in the basement?
Right here is the clip that we want to line up the arrow with. So you line up the arrow right on there, and you're going to push down, and you're going to turn clockwise to the right, and that'll put your trimmer head on and in place. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Alright,
But
we're ready to go weed whacking. And that's it, guys.